I came to a point where I was so bad. It was so bad. I was addicted to meth for 15 years. For those of you who don't know, with meth addiction, sometimes you start, because of lack of sleep and all that stuff, you start seeing and hearing things. And I started doing that, and it started happening to me where I would hear people talk. There was nobody there, and I would see shadows, and I started to get suicidal. I didn't know what to do, and I couldn't stop. So I got down on my knees and I prayed. And I said, God, if you are real, not really knowing if God was there or not, if you're real, I don't want to live anymore. Or if I do live, take this addiction away from me. And the next day I called the PO and I told him that I was using, that I couldn't stop. And he said, well, come into the office and we'll talk about it. And I didn't know I was going to get arrested, but the first thing I did, I was going to try to sit down. He said, don't sit down, put your hands behind your back. He said, are you really honest about stopping your drug use? Are you serious about it? And I said, yes, I'm serious. And he said, there's a program there, a Crossroads Mission. It's a 4-month program, and I can get you a bed in there. And I said, let's do it. I'm all in. And so I came into Crossroads Mission not really knowing anything about recovery. Everything was different. The language, you need to surrender, you need to admit that you're powerless, and I didn't know any of those things, or fellowship. I know the meaning of anything like that. And for the first 2 weeks I battled myself on trying to leave, wanting to leave, but at the same time, where was I going to? And so I stayed at Crossroads Mission. I started to learn, I started to meet new people, and then I said, God, if this is where you want me, give me a sign. I'm still asking for signs from God. And finally I surrendered. I surrendered and I accepted Jesus in my heart. And since then, man, it hasn't been an easy journey, I'll tell you that much, but it has been one that is worthwhile. And I'm married now, I have a house, I love my wife, we love each other, she loves me too. And I'm a Christian counselor, I am a ministry coordinator here. God used a guy who was burglarizing homes and getting high for 15 years to reach other people with his word, with the gospel. So I'm so grateful for Crossroads because of the program and what it's done for me. And I'm so grateful for Jesus and God because of what they've done inside of me. Hey everyone, my name is Fabian Valenzuela. I am the ministry coordinator and assessor here at Crossroads Mission.